Make sure you subscribe to JerCrispy.
Well, what's up, y'all? It's your host with the most that does the most. JerCrispy. Welcome back to another video, too. I got your Nickelodeon is risking it all by Sir W. He new to the channel, so it's in my Nickelodeon. Risking it all? He is risking it all? Let's see. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us social media. It's going to pop up on the screen. Let's check this out, man. Let's check this out. Check this out.
Nickelodeon. Children's programming that's fit for children. 13 hours of programming a day, 7 days a week that will make them wonder.
Nickelodeon, a brand that originally staked its claim as being the first ever kids channel on television, is no stranger to pushing the boundaries.
Dude, a fun fact, but Finn and Jake was supposed to be on Nickelodeon on some real stuff. But they ain't stuff to do.
And they've just done it again. Apparently someone over there woke up one day and said, you know what? We should come up with the best idea ever. Light bulb. It's the Super Bowl, but giant robot plankton splooges all over the crowd. I'll admit, when I originally saw this on TikTok, my bullshit meter skyrocketed. This had to be a joke. This is like CGI that you could do this pretty easily, right? It is not. Guys, Oprah Winfrey Fish is real.
Welcome, Nick Nation and slot timers everywhere to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today's home for Super Bowl 58.
And the more you think about it, the more it makes sense. Football, foot logo. And I just had to find out what did this? Who did this? I know it might seem kind of silly, but I've just never seen anything similar to this. So I did a lot of research. I found a lot of interesting stuff. It's gonna be a nice meaty video. First, I just gotta show you everything that went down.
I think there's really only one way to start this broadcast, start this game. What are you thinking? I'm thinking what you're thinking. Oh!
Let's get this started.
This is unbelievable. SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star are here. This is wild right now.
Right off the bat, this whole thing is hosted by SpongeBob and Patrick. Or at least I think it's them, but something off here. And funnily enough, they actually got Tom Kenny and Bill Fagerbach, the original voice actors, to come on here. But despite their incredible performance, there's still just something off about this. I found some behind the scenes pictures online, and it looks like what they did here was put them in some kind of VTuber setup. Again, the voices, A+. But in my opinion, I think you should have held off on using this technology for a little bit. Every once in a while, there will be a few seconds where their soul just kind of leaves their body, and when they try to move their hands, it just doesn't work. And the eye twitching is just, you need to fix that right now. Something I actually just noticed is that either they noticed the blinking problem too, or Tom Kenny could be suffering from a rare neurological condition called Morpheus syndrome. Or they just forgot to give SpongeBob eyelids because he doesn't blink at all.
Any player on these teams can be the key to victory.
Victory?
My favorite song!
At the end of the day, these are just nitpicks. They do not ruin the whole thing. Anyways, you might be wondering, they're commentating, right? What do they talk about the whole time? Well, they don't talk about the game.
You guys like dessert? What's your favorite dessert?
Anything!
Throughout the whole event, they're just making fun of players' names.
The She Rice picks it up.
Take my rice, please!
We know.
He eats rice before every day.
He does.
They also constantly go out of character just to roast the other announcers. Just never talking about football.
So he also said his favorite subject in school is math, which, as you know, I can't just wrap my head around.
Well, that's because he has such granular knowledge.
And in case you haven't already realized, this isn't just the first time the Super Bowl's been broadcast on a kids channel. It is also the first event in recorded history to be brought to you live from Bikini Bottom. The people over at Nickelodeon must have hearts made of ice. I can't even imagine how this guy must feel right now. You know, he's probably been waiting patiently his whole life for an opportunity like this. Just talking about barnacles. Hiring these guys is basically spitting in his face. The whole background of the stadium is keyed out to make it underwater, and you got Sandy Cheeks there doing a play-by-play on the field.
Is that her? I think I see her on the field. Sandy, is that you?
Yeehaw! Of course it's me!
I don't believe you. Where is the real sin? Oh yeah, the end zone has also been replaced with the slime zone. The whole time, they got various characters like running all over the field and just constantly interfering with the game.
Looks like Michelangelo's been skipping leg day.
Like, just look at this. This is a real live broadcast.
5 on the field right now. You're all the way down there. You got a great look at everything.
Yeah, boil my butt in butter.
Tell me, I know it's Plankton. I know it.
Oh,
Of
man.
course, being the Super Bowl, they made sure to showcase all your favorite celebrities that made
Thanks.
appearances. LeBron.
And they constantly were bringing up Taylor Swift, bro. Like, they had LeBron James, Post Malone. You have all them other people, all the freaking celebrity in this mode, and you want to pick Taylor Swift? No offense to Taylor Swift, but I don't listen to Taylor Swift at all. Like, I don't know, bro. It's terrible.
James, who's hanging out with Finn Diesel, Dua Flipa and Megan the Sturgeon, Billie Eilish, Herring Styles, Shrimpathy Chalamet, and Snoop Fishy Dogfish. And can I get someone to explain to me why they made the creative decision to put a real picture of Snoop Dogg's mouth here? They only did this on him. Of course, Taylor Swift, big deal. They do talk about her.
Taylor performed last night in Tokyo, Japan, which is over 5,000 miles across the Pacific Ocean, and after a 13-hour flight, the Queen herself has finally arrived. I wonder if she's ever been to Bikini Bottom before.
Yeah, that's something I've always wondered too. I forgot to mention these announcers. They might be the best part. Like, every time Robot Plankton comes into the scene, they've got just the best reaction ever.
Tell me, I know it's Plankton. I know it.
Oh, Plankton. It's the Super Bowl, man. Give me some break.
No, Plankton, what are you doing? Plankton, don't do it. No.
I'm sorry. Is that chum? Is Plankton supposed to be chumming all over the audience here? There's all these live audience reaction cams they throw in, just in case you wanted a closer look at Nickelodeon's fascination spewing fluids all over people. And you know, saying you're gonna be sliming all over everybody is fine, whatever. But chumming, after seeing this lady's face, let's just say chum deserves a spot next to mustard gas on the Geneva Convention, because that one there was a human rights violation. I just really want to ask her, how does this lady feel right now?
In this moment, she feels disgusted, right? Like, I came to the Super Bowl, I'm looking my best, I'm enjoying myself. We're in Bikini Bottom. I didn't expect to be there, but I'm there. It's fun. And then to have like chum of all things thrown on you, like why, right? Why would you ruin this? And you can,
Bro, ain't no way this dude just follow her and where her Instagram and all that. Ain't no freaking way, bro.
it's all on my fingers, it's on my glasses, it's running down my arm, it's in my lap.
So I'm confused because they said that it was live from Bikini Bottoms. Is that a lie? Did they actually bring those characters to the land?
They took us down there. So what happened was Bob and friends were watching the broadcast, but I mean, you know, SpongeBob has a teeny tiny TV, right?
Yeah.
And so Andy Cheeks comes in there and she has this new contraption because she's always got something, and it was the Bigifier. So her goal was to increase the size of the TV so they could feel as though they were there. But because SpongeBob and Patrick are basically kids, they all start fighting over it. There's a malfunction. The TV becomes entirely too big, and then Allegiant Stadium comes out of the TV and into Bikini.
Oh my gosh.
The Super Bowl literally happened underwater in Bikini Bottom.
That's
and
incredible. I reached out to someone who goes to my school who was like an intern there, but he said he didn't want to reach out to his coworkers because a lot of them were let go.
Oh, yikes.
Thank you so much, Alicia. This has been great.
Yep, this actually happened. Sadly, Nickelodeon had a mass layoff after. Now, to speculate as to why this happened, I gotta be fair to the mega corporation for a second. Considering just how much a minute of Super Bowl ad space costs, I would imagine getting the rights to broadcast the whole thing costs at least $100 more. I don't know the exact amount, but judging on viewership alone, they certainly didn't make any money. This TikTok got more likes than they had viewers. I'm uncertain what this means for the future of a format like this, but I really hope Nickelodeon sees the potential that I see in it and decides to have another go at it. Maybe even lower the risk by making it something smaller scale. Just picture this. Legendary newscaster Johnny Elaine hosts a UFC event. You could even have SpongeBob chum all over Joe Rogan's face. I think that's a good idea. Really quick, I just wanted to thank Alicia for the awesome interview.
Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow social media that did pop up on the screen. Did Nickelodeon did risk it all? Did they? They to my about heart. And we're on the road to 300.